Hello lads, today we've got an Argonian based scout deck and it's all about buffing up your magicka and using some synergies with exclusively having Argonians except Galen in your deck to kind of have a lot of power on the board and deal a lot of damage to your opponent. If you guys do enjoy this video and other ones that I put out, please take the time to subscribe. It means a lot to me and really helps the channel. But other than that, let's get into these matches. Okay, so we're up against just a regular Crusader. Cool. So we got a nice looking hand here actually. I mean, Spoils of War we're going to get rid of just because we don't really need the excessive draw power from Empower this early on. And Fighter Skill Recruit is a decent mulligan, to be honest, in case they have something quite big early rounds that they can hit us with. Now we got some way of kind of defending ourselves. I mean, they are going first, so it's up to them entirely to kind of act on how we should react to their plays. Okay, so Fabricate, that's cool. I don't really think I was expecting that from a Strength deck, or Crusader deck, but I don't know, maybe they got some sort of like Assemble Factotum deck with a few other kind of Fabricants. We're not going to bother breaking the ring just yet, because we'll save that for when we're playing other cards that'll get us the Magicka back. Okay, so is this like a neutral Crusader deck? Okay, a few of them are quite good. We'll put down our Thieves Skill Recruit and get a bit of draw power now. Imbued Argonian is just excellent for stat line on a 1 cost. Okay, right, we can't really get around that, so we're going to have to break the ring, summon Venom Tongue, and kind of hope they don't really have any Executes in hand. I think Execute's the only card that they'll be able to have, which would get rid of Venom Tongue. I mean, they could also have Unrelenting Force, but that's not really something I'd expect from a neutral Crusader deck. Okay, so we're obviously going to kill their guard and probably put down a Thorn Hist Mage of Oz, just so our Magicka starts to kind of climb a bit more. Oh, accidentally highlighted the field lane in case you guys forgot what it did. That's not going to actually kill that yet, which is quite nice for us. Unless they've obviously got some form of resource in hand that they're going to use. Yep, Shadow Mirror it is. So, you know what we could do? We could Black Marsh Warden in both lanes, and then really enjoy the sudden Field Swarm. In fact, it might actually become too much for us, so we block up both our lanes. But I mean, we might as well.
I do not fear them.
We haven't got any other high cost cards in hand, so using the ring isn't really too delicate for us, to say the least. And now that we've got a lot of Swarm, it's kind of going to enforce a big reaction from them. Okay. Right, well, we've got Mummify in hand, so we can easily deal with that. We don't want to lose our Black Marsh Warden, so we'll have to trade the Shriveled Mummy. We put down like Imbued Argonian, and I guess we want Blackwood Alchemist down just for the sake of it being a bit stronger than an Argonian Veteran. But that means we won't get both our Wardens off. But oh well. It's nice to have a bit more cards in the field, or a few more cards which have a bit more kind of plays and synergy, especially ones which build up over time, like Blackwood Alchemist. Okay. I mean, the issue of that having cover is we can't get rid of the units that we just don't want anymore. So, what we're going to do is probably imbued Argonian to get rid of that. We'll trade these ones just so we can get a fresh Argonian veteran at the end of the turn. Although I might summon a Thorn Hist Mage. Sails Through Storm's definitely a keeper. Yeah, no, to be honest, Thorn Hist Mage is better than a veteran, so we'll get off our attacks now, see if we can trade a few more units. To be honest, the Warden in the Shadow Lane is just long gone, let's be real. If we do that as well, it means we can get rid of their Aegis Automaton. And tell you what, let's not have the Wardens attack this turn. So they've got some clear trading that they can do, but it depends what else they've got. Oh, I was expecting to see it sometime. You hate to see it. Okay, so now they've got Halls of Weber, we really want to get our, what is it, Sapper? The 5-cost 4/4 silence or remove the support from this card. I mean, if not, we can just, you know, continue on. I mean, we're not really in that bad a position, so we'll trade. We'll actually trade this mate, trade the imbued Argonian. Hit face once, maybe twice actually, because we can get them down to 6 health. I mean, oh, well, we have them next turn anyway, so guess that's just game 1. Right. Could this be a mirror match? Could they be playing exclusively Argonians and Galen? I guess. So we'll get rid of our Prophecy, but we'll keep the other 2. I mean, that's quite good, because we've got Venom Tongue to boost up our Magicka, and then we have 2 cards which will obviously react quite well with us having a higher Magicka. And then also drawing Tree Minder there's very nice as well. Okay, so we'll Thieves Guild recruit in the field lane, get a bit of draw power. Trading Grounds is excellent because it means the earlier we get it, the better. To start boosting up all our units.
This is interesting.
So we'll have to Tree Minder now. Let's probably go in the Shadow Lane. Then next turn we'll start the Trading Grounds and then slowly snowball our power. Seems this really is a mirror match at the moment. I have a feeling that Trading Grounds is probably going to break that way. I doubt they've got Trading Grounds in hand. I mean, if they've got a Shadowfen Priest in hand like we do, they'll get rid of it instantly. But I hope not.
I will cut your purse.
I have the marsh in my veins.
Okay, very nice. This really might be an Argonian mirror match. So we'll put down Venom Tongue. And so we'll get him down now, just in case anything happens. And, you know, next turn we'll be going up to 7 Magicka anyway, so he'll get his buff. We just want to try and get rid of Blackwood Alchemist before it snowballs a bit too much.
Oblivion take you! Die!
Nice. Bit of silence and mechanics, I guess.
Where you stand. Sign me up. I didn't come here alone.
Lots of Argonians it is. Okay, cool. Interesting. Oh no, it's some form of Argonian, well, Argonian dragon hybrid, where what they're trying to do is buff up their Magicka as quickly as possible, and they're using a lot of Argonian cards which have draw power or react well with this quick buffing of Magicka. And they're probably waiting for like 9 Magicka just so they could use Reanimate or something like that to get back what now is going to be Outwind. Which is a bit of an issue, but we do need to continue playing still. Because obviously if we don't have a good enough field, they just won't have a room, but they'll beat us anyway. So we kind of need to put a decent amount of our cards in the field, but then also keep enough in our hand that we can react to either Alder or Parthenax.
I swear.
Depends how many reanimates they have in deck, or other cards which will resurrect from the graveyard. Okay, so thankfully Nargaleath doesn't have any resistance to units, so just go ahead and silence him.
Storms does it again.
Hit face with Sail Through Storm.
I do not fear.
Grab a fighter skill recruit, perfect. Now I'm going to put down... Do I put down Black Marsh Warden? I mean, okay, probability of them having reanimate in hand. It's not too high.
As I am ordered.
Wing it, I guess. I swear I regret everything I say. Oh boy. Right, well we need to silence that just so it doesn't completely destroy our field. And then, realistically, lethal's the best way we have of getting rid of it, so we're going to have to put down Venom Tongue. I mean, it's going to be able to hit us in face for a lot of damage, but, well, we can actually deal with it next turn instead of having to put down a guard and just delay the inevitable. But with it silenced though, at least it means it's not going to be grabbing lots of different dragons from the graveyard. See, I'm not really too sure what their deck plan is now. I mean, they've still got another Alduin in deck. They've still got probably Parthenax, Odovine, all of those chaps. The Great, what did they grab? I mean, that is the strongest card, so sure. That's perfect. It does mean our Venom Tongue is kind of redundant now. But that's good, I think. I mean, it's not really a Grey Fox, just nabs the best card it could have grabbed.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Okay, we're on a bit of a tight spot here, so we do need to put down...
chaos with you.
Do we need to put down some form of guard, to be honest? I guess just in case they happen to get any form of just, like, Cool Dragon, Charge, anything like that. We do need to have some form of guard in the Shadow Lane.
Feel the power.
And then we'll Preserve of the Root and our Dude. With a board like this, if they can't do anything about our field lane, we just attack with the weaker one, then have Preserver of the Root, finish it. Hopefully, they don't have enough to get rid of, what, all of our units. Because we don't have any form of, like, charge or anything. But we only need 12 damage. We've got, what, already 17, 19 on the board. We do have reanimate in case we have to take a defensive next turn, but I mean, there's nothing really that we can grab which can help. I mean, I guess Shadowfen Priest actually in case they put down a guard, but that's kind of the best that we have at the moment. And they have 11 Magicka max that they can play about with this turn if they decide to use the ring, so we got to keep aware for that, I suppose. Oh, they're dragging it down to the end. This is where it gets tense.
You trusted me.
Okay, well they're going to try and reanimate from my pile. I guess Shadowfen Priest?
Should help.
Yeah, and then they'll go for my guard. I mean, they can hit face if they want, but we still have 12 on the board. So let's just hope we don't hit any prophecies. Here we go. That's one. That's two, and that's done. Cool. Well, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time for whatever video that is.